Yeah.
Follow and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Did that one all messed up. What's good, y'all? Fix this, man. Um, so what it is, you already know. Dated in the Knicks. So working. Yeah. What's good, y'all? Yo, we went ham today. Happy. Um, wasn't expecting a consistent game, but we did our thing. You know, a little 9-man rotation. No Mitch. It was a little tough, but we did our thing. Um, First and foremost, I'm your host, Big June, aka Jude Blaze, doing my thing. I'm over here just trying to get through some of these. This is the craziest beginning to a season, but I'm into the transition from Thibs to Mike Brown, feeling it. Um, we did, yeah. So let me not stall this. Watch. So we did our thing. 102 to 119. It wasn't really that close. We kind of like the last 5 minutes, to 4 minutes or so. We let the bench come in and just clean it up a little bit, but um, Landry pretty much kept us close. Um, well, kept us away, I should say. Um, and it was a better game from Mr. Carl Anthony Towns from the jump. My man was just dumping a couple quick threes and was in a groove. Mr. Sarek over there in Washington. Yo, before everybody on some, oh, there's just Washington, we can't sleep. Them kids out there in DC, they less than 2 years away from doing something. They're really close. So I will keep an eye out. Same way we got to do our due diligence on Detroit. Can't can't keep an eye off them. But yeah, Cat with the 33 and 13. He pretty much looking solid the whole game. Pause. My man Jalen chipped in, with his 16. And I believe, wait, yeah, 9 assists. I was about to say, I thought he had double double, but no. Um, they were just grooving. Josh Hart and Clarkson off the bench doing their thing again. Another 15-point game from Clarkson. My man just come in and just get buckets, a bunch of defense, 2 assists. His plus minus is 17, but I would say, yeah, he's definitely going to be our X factor going into the playoffs. Um, but that second unit, I think, is like I was saying a few episodes ago. Yeah, Gershon, I don't know. That might not be a go. Um, and maybe it's time to give Huck Porty a little bit more burn. You know, Diawara is too far away from anything. My man missing two free throws. Not just that, he had a couple of good moments. You know, crazy pass for his first assist. That was dope. But our bench, I don't know how we gonna solve that with our cap issue, but they definitely um, did their thing. But they they ain't enough. They ain't enough at all. It's not a good look. Um, at the same time, I feel like on the positive, everybody had double digits, pretty much starters. I starting six, I would say, or five in our bench. Excuse me, six man over here, Mr. Jordan Clarkson. Um, it is a night and day difference between Tibbs and Mike Brown. It's not just about giving these rookies some burn. It's more the flow of the game, the flow of the ball. You know, you even the three games we lost. I say two of those losses we got our tails handed to us, but for the most part, we win every single game. You know, and as a contrast to last year, I would say those first 10 games every single season with Dibs was shaky, man. We was always looking wild, you know, but our winter record was always dope. After the new year, we clean up, you know, so I never really worried. But if Mike Brown is taking what's left and doing this with a couple, literally two extra pieces, because Clarkson and Yabusele, this is the same team from last year. Ain't no reason for us to be at the bottom of the barrel or anything like that. Continuity alone speaks to that. So I expect us to have a good record, but I don't know what it was. Those three games, we seem to have figured a lot of it out. Um, but going forward, speaking of going forward, next game we got on Wednesday at 7:30. Timberwolves. Can yeah keep his bully ball mentality against his old team? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like today, he showed flashes of an unstoppable force. Somebody that could come in and just take over a game, consistent for even for 3 quarters straight. He's a beast. You know, there's people talking about trading him or trade Josh. They both hurt, and Cat throwing himself all over the place with a messed up hip. I ain't messing with that. But at the same time, it shows a different level of grit, a different level of toughness, a different level of get it done that he didn't really have last year. He had burnt out after a while because playing 40 minutes a night or 38 or 35, it's just too much, you know. So I'm hoping that he could be consistent and doing some amazing things. I think he scored 30 points in 31 minutes tonight. Come on. That's going to pay dividends going forward. You know, game 50, game 60, game 70. He still got some fresh legs, at least a little somewhat, you know, compared to last year with Tibbs. And I would say even a couple of years before they took him out of being the focal point in Minnesota. He was running that boy into the ground. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they saw what they had. They knew what they got with him, and now we're starting to see finally the potential of Mr. Carl Anthony Towns. But Jalen Brunson can't be uh, thrown to the wayside. My man, he's still a G. He's still that man. But he don't gotta do it all. I think that's the positive. Cat could blow up and have an MVP season, or Jalen. We don't know what the future holds, but I think that as a solid 1-2, they got a supporting cast that can go far. So there's still big things ahead. So I ain't stressing. You know, talk to me in March. That's when if by this time to March, if things fall apart, I will be completely surprised. I'm 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 gonna say there's gonna be at least two All Stars, maybe three this season. Cause OG, man, there's moments where, and I can't sleep on Macau. Macau always doing his thing. I think he put up 21 points a little minute ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just 10 points. But his plus minus was 21 because I could have swore he did more. You know what I mean? He got what, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 2 rebounds. Yeah, these guys doing their thing. But that man right there, that's an all around game right there. And he was active. So we got something here that we had last year, but now we got a head coach that I think knows what to do with it. I mean, all love to Tibbs, but my man, you had this the whole time. And all we was asking you to do is just tone it back some. you know, Lady boys a little something, something. And look, and Jordan Clarkson for 21 minutes. If we had one guy on the bench putting up 21 minutes last year, I think like Miles could have did it. Come on. There's no reason why we couldn't have had more gas towards the Eastern Conference Finals, and not just that, just not look so. It wasn't. It was before that. There were games towards the end of the season where I was like, I don't know, but I had my doubts. But low key, like fans, you don't want to talk no shit. So you don't want to, jinx it. You don't want to be the. We're not the real reason that they lost, but still, it's like, damn, can't. Shit. If anything, y'all be safe. Rug in the building. Peace. Let's go.
July, July, the beat.